Look here, sticking out of the wall. And it's blue lettered. And it's a Cobalt Boy crock right there. It's a smoker, folks. I did it again. I can't get it out yet, but it's gonna be, here we go. It looks like a big Hamilton and Jones one. Alright, right off the bat, right in this hole, you saw it was caved in at the end of my last video. I dug it out, got right down to the layer. Right there's a coke. Wonder if it's D-pat. Yeah, it's patent office. See what the bottom says. Sistersville, West Virginia. It's nice condition. It's the first bottle. Worth taking. Later. Oh, here's a cool find. It's like a little puppy. I don't know what that's for. It's cool though. Alright, you see how I dug a hole straight down and then I trenched it? That's so I can rake the stuff back. Look how I skimmed the big pieces off with the rake. Pull all the big stuff out and then I rake back through this stuff like this. That's how I find the marbles, and man, I just got one. And man, it's one of these purple, real beautiful swirls. I'll have to get this wiped off. This is a beautiful marble. And this could be like, well, it's even black. It could be one of them Pennsboro marbles. It could be like a, yeah, it could be an alley. There's lots of stuff it could be. But I'll get it cleaned off and I'll show you here later. Wow, this is nice. That's a black and white. Real beautiful swirl. That's awesome. Man, that's a pretty marble. Love it. Later. It's probably called a zebra or something like that. That's nice. Later. You can see here I'm opening up this hole and going deeper than I did initially. I've dug in here before, but I was digging marbles. And look there. I just raked out an insulator. Oh, it's one of them brown ceramic ones and it's perfect. Let me get it wiped. Oh, look, it's crockery. This is nice. Again, my insulator collection. I have 5 or 6 of these, but I'll take another one. Let me wipe it off. Alright, you can get the idea there. My rag's dirty, but it's perfect and it's cool. Nice ceramic insulator. That's a good find. Well, I just raked this out back in there. I found some clay marbles in here before, and there's a clay marble. That'll look nice in one of them other frames. I haven't been finding a bunch of these, but got one. I'm sitting here in this muck, raking this stuff out because I know there's marbles in here. Didn't see this marble, got it up here, was going like this with my hands and saw it. It's right here. Looks pretty nice. I wiped it. Man, look at that blue in it. Let me get it wiped off. Later. Well, this thing's nice. That blue right there on this side facing me, like you can see into the marble. It's a patch. It's a machine-made marble, but it's real nice condition and it's pretty. Later. All right, there's another clay marble where it's a stone one. This might be a stone one. An agate one. That's pretty cool. Take this out back in there. I have this jar, but it takes a wide mouth top. Special wide mouth, made in the USA, and it's got gripper sides. That's pretty cool. They look nice cleaned up with a new cap. Later. There's some big bottles sticking out in there. I'm getting some cave ends, dang it. But right here, this looks pretty good. Oh, it's broke. It's an Atlas strong shoulder mason with a nick in it right there. Excellent. Thanks, all my hard work is paid off. Oh man, I have to thank the good Lord today, because look at this. If this is whole, it's the night before Christmas. Imagine with like what I've been able to do so far for my parents, with the marbles and the Crocs. Look here, sticking out of the wall, and it's blue lettered, and it's a Cobalt Boy Croc right there. It's a smoker, folks. I did it again. I can't get it out yet, but it's gonna be. Here we go. It looks like a big Hamilton and Jones one. Oh, right, folks. Oh, look at the Croc. I can't even believe it. I just been hammering it up here, digging just till I can't take another minute and barely walk to my car. Going home, doing a video, taking a hot bath, and passing out. I've been doing that for weeks on this place to find this stuff. And baby, let me get this out, and when I get ready to pull it, I will turn you on and we'll pull this out together. This just looks like something amazing. All right, this is what we've got so far. I'm gonna clean out just a little more and then we're pulling her out. Man, that looks good. Later. Poppies, I tapped it with my fingers. You can tap them and you can tell if they have cracks in them, and it felt good. It's laying right on the base clay. Oh, folks, I just absolutely did it. It looks like a Greensboro. It is. It's an awesome Hamilton and Jones. Oh, folks. Oh, it's JAS Hamilton. It's like when it was sold. You can read about Hamilton and Jones. Maybe at the end of the video I'll put on a little history. But man, let me wipe this off. This is perfect. There's no cracks. My mom is gonna go ballistic for Christmas. I got her another Christmas present. It's thousands of dollars worth of Crocs this month. Let me wipe this off. Ah, folks, I mean, just smoker upon smoker. This thing is awesome. JAS, J-A-S period, Hamilton and Company, Greensboro, and that's Greensboro, Pennsylvania. Salt glazed crockery. No chips, no cracks, flawless condition, right off the base clay. Right off the base clay. Just an absolute smoking stein, folks. Yes! Chalking them up, baby. Later. Yeah, I just found this broken Atlas strong shoulder mason in that hole. That one's slightly aqua. Here's, well, this one's a clear one, but there's another jar out of this hole. Another Croc, folks. I can't even believe it. That's a perfume bottle. It's a heart. I take all them. I have about, I'd say 500 of them in my garage of all sizes. I don't even have them cleaned up yet. Finding old spoons and stuff. But I'm still looking a little bit. You know, I could quit right now and have an awesome video. But we're pushing on. It's Enter the Dragon on this channel. Later, folks. Look, there's another one. Perfect. I might get into 100 of them. No exaggeration. I have at least 1,500 of them at my house, in my basement, in my garage, just like that, exactly. See how that turns to brown right there? That's the bottom of the dump, and every one of them Crocs are laying right on that, along with a few blog top sodas that are broke. Stuff of the period. Those Crocs were dumped here right after use, I would say. Come up the hill on a wagon. They were the first things ever dumped here. Then it comes up into very few, like 20 sodas and some earlier medical bottles from the early 1900s right in above them. And then it goes into like 30s and 40s and 50s trash, and then it stops. So I'm right on the bottom of the dump, and that's what you want if you want to get the oldest, best stuff. But you want to be careful. You don't want to just shovel off all this stuff. And there's a lot more earth on this. But I was here last year and dug down at least this far and threw the stuff back behind me and carried it down in buckets and stuff. And I'd say the bottom of that dump from the original surface of the ground when I got here is at least 8 foot. So I'm right down on the bottom where this stuff was dumped, and man, finding some good stuff here, folks. I'll get back if I see anything else. I had a cave in. I'm cleaning out later. Now here's another cool bottle that came out right behind that Croc. It caved in after I found the Croc, and that looks like a marble right there. It is. It's another clay one. So that's 3 nice clay marbles in around these old bottles and stuff. And here's one of these. Something. Dr. something Chicago. Peter Faraday and Sons. Chicago. I'll take it. But another clay. keeps getting better. Had this cave in, but I started raking right back in that layer. And right above the crock layer, I got one of these Sistersville Satas. And I only have 7 or 8 of these in years of digging. Most of them are slick here in the middle. And they say Sistersville, West Virginia right there, plus Coca-Cola bottling works, and they're from the 30s. So that's a good find. That's a $20 bottle plus every time. Later, and I'm right back on it. I'm gonna go because I gotta cut this thing out. And that rock just fell right there and hit me on the thigh, and it's killing me. Didn't hit me real hard, but it hit me hard enough to where it feels like a 90-pound fastball hit me in the leg. It's gonna be sore, so I'm leaving. I'm gonna go ice it. But man, I'm glad I could share these trips this week with you. Look at all this stuff. Multiple mason jars. I got another Isley's milk here, little cork bottles. This is a shame on this. There's older bottles in here. Look at the bottom of this. It says 113. I thought this was going to be a Big and Boss beer. It's an old beer. It's got bubbles in the glass. But my favorite finds are probably the insulator. Right here's a silver back to a pocket watch. It's silver nonetheless. But the find, that's a year maker. Look at that. I'll get it cleaned up and show you. I'm gonna get here and clean it up, take it to my mom's. And there's that coat too. Got lots of stuff. Later, and marbles. Got a whole bunch in my pocket in my coat there. Got some cool marbles again, plus clays for the frame. I haven't been finding many, so that's a plus. Later. All right, I'm back home. Right here's the crockery glazed insulator. I need to soak it some more. It's still got some stuff that'll come right off the wire brush. I just cleaned it in soap and water, but it's real nice condition. It's gonna be a nice piece for my collection. I already have one like it, but what doesn't compare to this? Look how beautiful this crock is. It's got baby blues in it, and just look at the rust where it was laying in the dump. I think that even makes them better. And you know, I'm gonna put Rocks Cousteau where I found it, the date, the video URL on the bottom, and that adds $100. It might add more than that, depending on how popular my channel gets. This is an amazing piece to come out of the ground. There's not a crack in it anywhere. There's not a chip in it anywhere. It was laying right on the beach clay like you saw in the video, and I found multiple crocks here. I think 11. This makes 12 in the past like a couple weeks. Anyway, I'm taking it to my mom for another Christmas present. Chalking them up, folks. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yeah, I came down to my parents. Give my mom the crock, and I thought I'd give you a shot of Sadie Dog Bubby. She's got on her Santa coat. Is Santa coming tomorrow and bringing you treats? Look at this pretty girl. Who's this pretty girl right here? Huh? Who is this good girl? Hey, is Santa Claus coming for you tomorrow? Hey. Alright, folks, thanks for watching. There's my little dog. Later.